Hello viewers, so welcome to my channel and you are all welcome to my very good channel and lovely channel. So I have named my channel as more about diabetes. Okay, so please like, share, subscribe and comment and click on to the notification bell for the regular updates. Okay, and let us start our today's session. So today's session is that we have to start about the diabetic session. Okay, yeah. So let us start about diabetic session now. Okay, yeah. And so yeah. So first and the foremost thing in the diabetic diet or the diabetic diet session. So what are we going to discuss is that. So first thing, how to classify the diabetic diet and what are the contents that are required for the diabetic diet that we are going to do, and what are the most important things we have to do a carbohydrate counting. So what all you have to do, that and all is there. So before that, so please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Please first do that and then watch my video. Okay, so if you want my regular updates, please click on the notification notification bell. Okay, so please click on the notification bell. Your alarm will go and come into my channel. Okay, yeah, and also try to understand all the topics whatever I teach. Okay, so today I'm coming live because for you to understand what is meant by the diabetic diet. Okay, yeah. Now I'm going to start with my session. Okay, and also welcome to more about diabetes. Okay, yeah. So let us start. So first and the foremost thing, what is the diabetic diet? The diet that is prescribed for diabetic patient is known as the diabetic diet. So mainly there are three types, as you know, that is your proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. So these protein, fats, and carbohydrates are very important in our life. Yeah, yeah. So what they do is, so they act as a insulin. You know the how we get the diabetes is that, so when the pancreas is not producing the hormone insulin, then then they diagnose that is a so that patient is a diabetic, right? So that is what we go into the live or where whatever you see the YouTube videos you see there, and whatever you understand by that is that, so the pancreas is not producing the hormone insulin. Okay, so that is where they diagnosed it as the diabetics. So in the diabetics, there are three types, as mainly discussed in my videos. You can go and watch it. So there are type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and pre-diabetes. So mainly type 1 diabetes means that the pancreas is still working, and the autohuman disease. It is an autohuman disease where we can understand about the uh, things very well. Okay, yeah. And what is the type 2 diabetes? It is the hereditary issues. Okay, so it is the hereditary issues where 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 it has come from the genetic problem. Like if your grandfather had a diabetes, you may also have the diabetes. So that is what is the issues that is going to come. Okay, so that is your type 2 diabetes. Pre-diabetes, which comes in the time of your pregnancy, and for some people it may cure, and some people it may not cure also. It may continue, cure means it may continue as known as your pre-diabetes. For that, for every these three diabetes there are insulins and medicines. Okay, so that is what, this is the main thing you have to learn about the diabetes. Next thing, the diet. So whatever you want, you cannot eat it, or you cannot try to eat it. So you have to eat in a such a manner that all the proteins, fats, carbohydrates, your vegetables, your vitamins and minerals, that is your fruits, vegetables, everything should be included in the diet. So that is how you try to eat it, right? Yeah. And you also try to have something or whatever you feel after taking the insulin. Okay, so let us discuss mainly about that now. Okay, so the first thing, when you take a plate, so whenever you take a plate, right? So in that the 50%, let us imagine that the whole plate is 100%. So in that 50% you have to eat your salads. What in that salads, what it should be included in that salads, it may be included by your um, what is that, your cucumber, your tomato, your carrot, nucol, and what is that, you can add some your onions, everything you can have it. With that also you can have some type of what is it, sugar free biscuit, not that, one minute. Yeah, you can have all your raw vegetables, not fruits not required. Please have your raw vegetables. Okay, so next 25% we will keep it as your palya. What on no Brahmins make that palya, like sopo and coriander palya, or spinach palya they can give, or rasam and sambar, that is hui, what we will tell in Kannada, that also they can make and give them, so that they can sit and have that, right? And the next 25% is that they have to have the brown rice, not the white rice they're going to have. They're going to have the brown rice. Okay, so the white rice is more. White rice should not be have for diabetic patients. White rice should be avoided. Instead of they can give your kempakki, that is your red rice, and always you can give your brown rice. Okay, so this if you give him, so that that all the sugar level gets maintained. So it comes in the control for the diabetic patients. Okay, so this is what we have to follow in our diabetic patients. For any of the patients, it may be any type 1, type 2, pre-diabetes, any diabetes it may be, they have to have this diet. They have to, it is the compulsory diet. Keep it as a compulsory diet in home. Everyone can have it, so that they can keep themselves and energetic and healthy, fit and fine. Okay, so like this you have to follow daily. Okay, so that it may help you in future. And please avoid the outside food. First and foremost thing is that please avoid the outside things. No hotels, no pizza, no Domino's, no McDonald's, going Pizza Hut and ordering in Swiggy, Zomato and Dunzo. So know that things, please remove from your head. So you should not eat all the things. And don't think, and don't take more insulin because of that. It is a very bad habit, and also you will be not able to eat it also. It is a very bad habit. Okay, so please leave all the outside food. That is my main and the first request for all the viewers who are watching. Okay, yeah. And the next thing is that let us come upon to the carbohydrates part. So first I'll tell about the carbohydrates. So the carbohydrates mainly for diabetic patient, we have to reduce. We can't say that we have to not give the carbohydrates, but we have to give the less part of the carbohydrates. For example, if we take uh, two chapatis, right? That carbs is some 50 grams given two chapatis so that it converts to 100 grams, which it is enough for the child. If he wants more, so 100 plus 50, you can give him 150 grams. 150 plus 50, 200 grams, which will be more. Three chapatis is enough, 150 grams it will going to come. That is only the more. The maximum the patient should have is 100 to 120 grams. So they have to have 100 to 120 grams of carbs. Okay, more than that, if they want to have, give them. If they are more hungry and they've taken the more insulin, they need the more food. The less insulin they take, the less food they need. So what do you give us? If you give the more insulin and if you give the less food, it will lead to hypoglycemia. That is your low sugar, right? And if you give less insulin and more food, it leads us to hyperglycemia, that is your high sugar. So you have to know how to balance the sugar. So that is the first thing we have to learn, how to try to balance all the things. Okay, so the carbs should be reduced. The carbs should be completely reduced. Okay, now coming upon to the proteins. So proteins, you can give him as much as he want, because the proteins what like your palya, sambar, rasam, they all contain your vegetables. Okay, whatever you prepare. So tomato is a vegetable. So you can give him more he wants. Okay, so whatever he wants, the more, right? So you can give him and try to give him more fruits and this thing. So more proteins you can give him how much ever he likes. He likes to eat whole thing, give him the whole thing. Proteins he can have as much ever he wants. Okay, so there is no restrictions to proteins and this thing. So there is never restriction. Any doctor you ask, they say that proteins are not restricted. Okay, so proteins you can give him as much as he wants. Okay, so all your cucumber you can give him as much as you want. Carrot, all your raw vegetables is also very good for health. Okay, that also you can give him as much ever he wants and he wants to eat. Okay, so don't force him. How much ever he wants, let him eat it. Okay, if you force, what is going to happen is that, so when you force him, right? So he will not chew the food. He will be like this. Just no, he should not do. He has to chew the food, chew, and eat, so that the what is the food converts into the energy, that is the glucose, right? So it has to produce some kind of insulin, so that it may help him for his future. This thing, okay. And the next one is that coming upon to the vitamins and minerals. So what is vitamins and minerals? Vitamins and minerals means that all their fruits and vegetables. First thing, they can have their fruits and vegetables. For example, they can have their first they have guava. They can have some pomegranate or some custard apple, and thing. And in that fruits also, some should be avoided like jackfruits, chicos, mangoes, bananas, and everything like that fruits. If you go meet with a dietitian, right, they may guide you. So these fruits you please avoid it, whatever I have told. And in the vegetables, please avoid cooked carrot, cooked beetroot, and chenna, and what are we telling Kannada, Suvarna Gedde, and potatoes, everything, please avoid it. Okay, yeah, and outside food completely should be avoided. Okay, yeah, and next I'm coming up on to the fats. So fats also should be avoided, like your Lay's, Kurkure, chips, everything should be avoided completely. So they should not be eating that. And this fats, for whomever it may be, they have to try to avoid this because it may help for their healthy this thing also, right? So if you eat fats, right, all the junk may sit in your stomach also. But when you sit in your stomach, you may also get unhealthy, right? So to keep you healthy and fit, right, you can also follow this diet. It is a very good diet, everyone can follow this in the home. Okay, so not only the child, everyone can follow this diet. Okay, yeah. And the next thing is carbs. So the carbs, I have told you how to count it. And in your home you have to buy the food weighing scale. Okay, so the food weighing scale, yeah. So that is the first thing. Buy it and keep it in your home, and with that they'll give you the measuring cups also, they give you free. Okay, so in that measuring cups, it will come 1 cup, half cup, 1/3 cup, and 1/4 cup. Okay, with that what you have to do is measure it. Or see, if the breakfast is dosa, give him two dosa. Breakfast is idli, give him three idlis. Okay, measure it. One idli, you see how much grams it is. If the one idli, for example, if the one idli is 30 grams. Okay, the one idli is 30 grams. Give him three idlis, which is equals to 90 grams. Let them enough. If you want him 30 once again, give him, because it comes to the 120 grams, which everyone can have it. So the maximum limit is 100 to 120 grams. That is should be not raw weight, cooked weight. Okay, that comes under cooked weight. Okay, so you can ask any dietitian to refer you. Okay, yeah. So this is what you have to do whenever there is a, and if you have like upma, like that upma, when you come under upma, right, give him 100 grams enough. Okay, okay, give him 100 grams, it will manage the sugar. And poha, please avoid poha as much ever want, because poha, it is going to rise the sugar. Poha, it is going to rise the sugar. That is guarantee 100%. Okay, so you have to avoid poha. Instead of that, on the poha, make him two dosas, and you can give him, or idli you can give him, or if you have made any other dishes, also you can give him. But you have to give it first, give him 50% salad, this much salad, this much palya, and you have to give the upma and whatever you're giving the breakfast. Okay, and next thing is, after your breakfast comes your mid morning snacks. Yes, so on the mid morning snacks, you have to have a fruit or a biscuit. The two biscuits you can have, 2 to 3 biscuits you can have, sugar-free biscuits. Okay, yeah, and or you can have some chana, boiled chana. You can have chana chat, or you can have like that. Okay, so that completes like your what do you have your 11 o'clock break, right, in your schools, right? So what do you have there? No, okay, like that fruit, like that you can give so that you should fill your half stomach, not your full stomach, half stomach. Okay, so after this, then comes your lunch part. For lunch part also, I'm going to tell that first first half, let it cover with the salads. Then again you give him palya, and with that give him some brown rice. With that he can put sambar or rasam. Okay, he can have curd also. You give him 1/4 cup. Okay, if you by now give him 1/4 cup of the curd, and let him take the what is that, the insulin, and he can have. Okay, and then next comes your snacks part. In the snacks part, what is going to be done is that first thing in the snacks, we have to, you can have some fruit, or you can have some boiled chana, or you can have some biscuits. Okay, like that. So it should be a light snacks, not a heavy snack, but a light snacks. Okay, and the food should be at 7:30. 7:30, 8 maximum. Yeah, the patient should have the dinner. Okay, so what is the dinner? Dinner is also same as the lunch. You have to give him the salad, then the palya, then 100 grams, 100 to 120 grams of brown rice, sambar or rasam, and 1/4 cup curd. So that it, it, it reduces his sugar sugar level. Okay, comes under control of his sugar levels, and it does not get raised during that during the peak hours. Okay, and one more thing is that the timings where when he has to have, he can't have it any time whenever he want. There should be a specific time where he has to have the lunch and the breakfast, all the meals. Okay, and he should not skip any of the meal. The patient should not skip any of the meal and any of the snacks. Even mid-morning snacks is compulsory for him. Okay, yeah. So the breakfast is what he's having is that he's having at 8 o'clock. Okay, so 8 o'clock sharp. Okay, and let us count. Maximum has to leave 4 hours gap. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 o'clock he will be having his mid-morning snacks. 12 o'clock he will be having his mid-morning snacks. Then one, 2, 3, 4 he will be having his lunch. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 he will be having his snacks. 9, 10, 11, 12, and he will be having his dinner. You don't want to follow that, it will be 12 o'clock midnight. So this is the wrong diet. Okay, so who will follow this? 4 hours gap can be leave for the patient. It will become like this. So that is the wrong thing which we are doing now, which I told is the wrong thing. Don't follow that. The correct diet is that 8 o'clock breakfast, 11 o'clock mid morning snacks, 1 o'clock lunch, and evening 4 to 5 o'clock let him have a snack. 7:30 dinner, and by by 9:30 he has to finish up all his taking insulin, everything. Okay, yeah, and he has to go to sleep and have a good and a nice sleep, so that all his dreams, everything should not be there. Let him have a deep sleep. Okay, and he should have maximum 7 hours sleep, so that his sugars drop down and comes in a control, control, to the control. Okay, and the next thing is that talking about to the uh, insulin part. So so the insulin, what it does it, so there is a two types of insulin, namely rapid acting insulin and long acting insulin. So, what does the rapid acting insulin do? So, it acts like a rapid, right? So, it acts like a rapid, like this thing. Rapid means fast, nothing but fast. So, it acts like a rapid. That is your human act rapid insulin, novorapid, and all the things which acts rapid. Okay, and the long acting insulin is that your tresiba, your tojo, your lentils, everything comes under that long acting insulin. Okay, so this is the main thing that you're going to learn. Okay, and okay, so what does the rapid acting do? It acts fast, right? So that's why they give you before meal. Okay, so that's why they prescribe you before meal, so that when you take the rapid acting insulin, right? So when you take the rapid acting insulin before meal, you have to leave 15 to 20 minutes gap, then have your breakfast, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so that it acts. Okay, okay. After the insulin produce, if you have no, your sugar will be on control. Otherwise, it will be like a fluctuator. It will be fluctuating, and you will also not be able to control your sugar levels. Okay, yeah. And also whatever you take the insulin, right? So after that, after every meal, walk for half an hour, or do something, or read something, read some books. Okay, so try doing all the innovative things whatever you like. So try to do that, all your innovative things. Okay, yeah. And also, yeah, and also they have given about this, what is it, diabetes books. You can go through this. Okay, diabetes book you can download in your computer. Yeah, it is in the PDF format only. Okay, yeah, it is the fourth edition. It is written by the Backwell. It has been written. So please review that. It is like a textbook type he has given. He has written all this. There is 1041 this thing. Okay, so how you have to go to the Google and search it, how the diabetes has come, what all the diabetes diet. He has given everything detailed. It is like a textbook. It is like a textbook where you can have it, and you can sit and read it, and you can also ask me to do live, so that I can read it for you, and you can understand it by that. Okay, yeah. And so let me end up my today's session from here. Okay, and have a good diet. Okay, and I'll end up my session now. So please like, share, and comment and subscribe to my channel for the regular updates. Please click on to the notification bell, and I'll be there with you. Please install this book. This is the fourth edition. I'll put it in the live chat also. So this is your fourth edition. Fourth edition. So this is the fourth edition. Okay, I'll send it in the live chat also. Please download it. This is the diabetes chapter. Okay, where you learn about the diabetes. Okay, yeah. So whatever I'm doing, right? I'm doing the research of the diabetes only. Okay, so anybody can come and visit me, or they can mail me also. So I have my mail ID also. So you can just mail me also. So my mail ID is Dhima more about diabetes 2 at hotmail.com. More about diabetes 2 at hotmail.com. Let me put it here so that you will be able to write it down and try to come here. Okay, just write it. Okay. So I'll put it in the live stream so that you have to mail it to this email ID. You can come and visit. Okay. Yeah. You can mail me all your personal doubts, everything to this mail ID. More about diabetes 2 at hotmail.com, which I sent it in the live stream. So please click it and please try to visit me. Ask all your personal doubts, whatever you have it, and share it with me. Also, whatever you know about the diabetes and everything, let me and you sit together and let me share whatever I know, you share whatever you know. Okay? And let us have with a beautiful and lovely this. And this is the fourth edition. You have to do it and try to install that PDF. Yeah, in my next video, I'll be uploading about this book only. So try to refer this book. Okay, it is very nice book. Okay, it is the fourth edition. It has told about the complete about the diabetes and this thing. Okay, so I'll end up my session. So if any concern it may be, please mail it to my email ID that is more about diabetes 2 at hotmail.com. And with that, eat healthy, stay healthy, and let me end up my session. So, thanks everyone for watching my live video and spending your prosperous time. And thank you. Have a nice day. Have a good day. Have a sweet dreams and everything. So, let me end up this session. So, here myself, Mo Hemant. So, I am your host, I'm your host, and I'm ending up the stream now. And please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe and click on to the notification bell for the regular updates. So try a good comment, give us a positive feedback, and with that, please visit me. My location is in Vijayanagar, Gopalan Residency B901. And we are also trying to create a new hospital, children hospital. Okay, so let us do that and try for the best. Thank you. Bye.